And for food, the Travi Patty meal, of course.
We got the mayor. Everybody make some noise for this round table panel right here. That's all y'all got. He will shut the doors right now if y'all don't show some love.
Yo, come on, man. Give it a little more than that.
I swear to goodness.
Unbreakable.
I don't think I can hear you guys. You gotta get a little louder than that. Come on.
This is who y'all came to see.
This is, look, man. I just wanted to bring you guys some substance. Not just tables, not just sneakers, not just raffles, man. I wanted to bring you guys a little bit of substance so you can tune in with these YouTubers and these influencers and ask questions that you want. First, we're going to start off asking these guys questions that me and my wife personally came up with, and then we're going to go to the crowd. Garden State Pusher got his mic over there. After we got done with my questions, then if anybody wants to ask any one of these influencers a question, feel free to do that. So, first off, I want to thank everybody for coming out, man. You guys always show love to us, and we appreciate you guys so much. So I just couldn't do just another regular event. Every event from here on out is going to be an event, not a sneaker convention. It's going to be an event. So shout out Cam's Kicks, shout out Unbreakable Kicks, shout out old man Mayor over there, big dog, big money. You know what I'm saying? I won't be able to pay my rent for bringing him to y'all, but I love y'all because of that.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
All right, so we're gonna get into this right now, and it's gonna be a little tricky with y'all two because I know how y'all two rock. But Cam, what is your favorite sneaker right now?
Favorite sneaker right now? Well, I just got the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Lows, so that's one of my favorites right now. Favorite shoe I've had for a while.
Yo, relax.
Is the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 197s. That's been my favorite for a while now. So
definitely a dope shoe. Definitely a dope shoe. Break. What is your wait a minute. What is your favorite sneaker without using a Retro 7? What is your favorite sneaker?
Man,
or PE.
That one is tough. I would say I gotta keep it a buck. My favorite shoe as of right now probably would have to be the Air Jordan 3 Oregon Picker. That probably would have to be my favorite right now. It was the Travis Scott Fragment High.
Oh,
that's a good shoe.
It was that shoe, but
we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Things happen.
Man, what is your favorite sneaker right now without using an Air Force One?
Oh, that's easy. Jordan 9s.
Jordan 9, yes.
I never would have got that.
Damn, I should have said
Jordan 9s?
All right, besides Jordan 9.
I love Jordan 9s because I'm a baseball fan, and that's the year that Michael Jordan broke out and started playing baseball. And it's one of the most plain silhouettes, just like the Air Force, which is my favorite shoe, obviously.
So which colorway though?
Probably the olive.
That's a very clean pair. I love that pair.
That's a fire one. Damn, I should have said, all right, after that too, because I should have known.
Air Max 1. I could do this all day long.
All right, man. All right, so what is the back to Cam, what is the sneaker of the year in your opinion?
I'm gonna have to give it to the Travis Scott Fragments. That's just such
the high or the low?
The low. I like the lows. I don't know if I even said, but the lows personally for me.
I know it's Unbreakable.
Did that just hurt you?
What's the sneaker of the year, man?
I mean, I was gonna say the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment Highs, but we know how that goes. But to keep it a buck, the Air Jordan 3 Monier. If y'all touch that shoe,
that's a good shoe too.
Yeah, that's a fire one. That's definitely a fire one.
The quality on that shoe is amazing, so definitely will have to do that.
Sir Mayor, sneaker of the year?
Hands down, I'm on year 3.
Hey!
That's a good one too. I have a pair of those, so
And I'll tell you why. You guys are familiar with James Whitner's social status on Mamania. His story is amazing. So coming from where he come from and building 17 to 18 stores now between social statuses and our Mamanias and everything else and becoming the entrepreneur that he is and having the chance to work with Jordan the way that he's working with them. And when you're able to work with them is a plus, but when you're able to create one of the illest silhouettes ever and make something crazy like that out of it, you have to applaud that man and give it up. So it's hands down to Mamania 3.
And I'm gonna answer that one too because I've always been a Retro 11, Retro 12 guy is my favorite. I mean, they haven't dropped yet, but the sneaker of the year to me is the Cool Gray 11.
Talking about the shoes on your
you got this
Oh, these things?
Boom. It's not out yet.
Yeah, these is my favorite sneakers to drop. They ain't dropped yet, but this is my. I had to have these. Cool. I never was able
So
to.
what? I got 2 pair. Big deal.
I was look. See how you just got to flex on me? Listen.
Shout to Reggie.
As a kid, I was not able to have these nowhere near close to these. I was a feline baby, and I'm so happy. It's my first time ever being able to own them. So that's just fire to me.
Hold on 1 second, man. Shout out to this crowd because I've been to a lot of events and done a lot of panels, but I've never seen the amount of people surrounding.
Shout out to the sneakers gang.
Shout out to you guys.
Real talk.
All right, third question. Cam's Kicks, what's your definition of a sneakerhead?
Definition of a sneakerhead. That's a tough one. I'd say someone that's just like, obviously has a love for sneakers, is there for the culture. I don't know. It's kind of hard to define. Like, there's a lot of definitions because like people can define it like very differently depending on how they see shoes. Because you don't have to like a specific type of shoe. I'd say wear what you like. You don't have to wear what's hype necessarily. So.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Break. What's your definition of a sneakerhead?
The person that buys sneakers and the person that actually loves it. No, just keeping it a buck because like. In today's day of sneaker living, man, you got so many terminologies. Like when I first started, it was no hypebeast. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really call yourself a sneakerhead. You just was a person that bought sneakers. You love them.
True.
Hey, I like these right here. No matter what nobody else said, it wasn't, hey, if Unbreakable don't like these, I'm not gonna buy them. It wasn't none of that. It was, if I see this shoe, whether it was $1,000, well, Mayor ain't gonna pay no $1,000. But if it was, if it was $100 to $600, you know what I'm saying? If you like the shoe, you bought the shoe. So a person that likes shoes.
Facts. Rolex Mayor.
It's Audemars Piguet, man.
Oh, today. I'm sorry.
Get it right.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. What is your definition of a sneakerhead, man?
First of all, I hate the word sneakerhead because where I come from in the South Bronx, growing up, if there was a head behind something, that means you was a crackhead, dopehead, so on and so forth. So I hate that word. If I had to, a crackhead is gonna buy some crack before he pays his rent. I'm paying my rent before I buy some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So, we sneaker enthusiasts, we sneaker lovers, we sneaker wearers. Because I wear my shoes, I'm a sneaker wearer. For me, it's buying what you like. Who gives a shit what anybody else thinks? If you like this shoe, you buy that shoe. Everybody goes, yo, you got this amazing collection, man. Why you always wearing white on white Air Force Ones? Because that's what I feel like wearing. And that's just, to me, it's just, your love for the culture is your love for the culture. Nobody can tell you how to love your sister, your mother, your brother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Nobody can tell you how to do that. So nobody should tell you how to be able to love sneakers. So my thing is buy what you like, wear what you like, and enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. And don't jump out the window to buy some dumbass shoes for $3,700 when they only cost $160 for some reason. I'm gonna give y'all something. Resellers are gonna hate it, you might love it, you might respect it. Sneakers are only worth what our stupid asses are willing to pay for.
So what's the most you spent on a pair of shoes then?
You must say watch out live.
Nike made me a one-of-one Air Force when the Yankees won their 27th World Series, and the choice was up to me to make the donation. So it was a donation, I think, to Wildcat Haven. It was some cat thing that, some stuff that Nike had out there in Portland, and I made a donation. I think I made the donation of $3,000. But I could have made a donation for $500, and it would have been the same way. But I just chose to do that because it was a charitable thing. So that's probably the most I've spent on the show.
Nice, that's dope, man.
Most I ever spent was $100.
You're lying.
Goodness gracious, man. Okay.
After this checklist, that's all you're going to be able to spend is $100.
Okay, Kim, if you could only have one pair for the rest of your life, what it would be, and you have to give a specific colorway.
So, like, just one pair in specific colorway?
Has to be a specific colorway, but one pair, you can't, this is the only shoe you can purchase it over and over and over again, but you have to wear it for the rest of your life.
This might be a weird one, but I wear it all the time, so probably like the OG Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows.
You love that, man.
I love that shoe.
This guy really has a fascination for Travis Scott.
I just like his shoes.
We know what shoe he loves.
Cam, how old are you?
I'm 19.
That's
I
why.
didn't know you were that young.
Now I understand. I'm not mad
I
at
thought
you.
you were like 20 something. I didn't know.
I'll be 20 this year, but yeah.
Hey, man. Let's go.
Thinking that bread, I ain't
Damn, all my kids are older than you. Shit, my grandson is 8. Man, you 19? Wow.
All right. So, break. What would it be? Not a Retro 7.
Why the man can't pick a Retro 7?
No, because we want to hear something new. I know.
You know my answer.
That's
I
why
know what you should pick.
Listen, that's why I'm trying to switch it up for you two. I don't want everyone to hear what they're used
What
to
about
hearing.
But if you tell
a
me I
Bordeaux
gotta
7?
wear, if you tell me I gotta wear for the rest of my life, you gonna argue with me what I gotta wear?
I don't want to hear a retro one. I don't want to hear Air Force One. I don't want to hear it.
See, mine is quite easy. I'm gonna go with the
Guess I
black
shouldn't say
cement 3.
that.
You gonna go with what?
The black cement 3.
Black
That's a very solid option.
That's a good one.
Black cement.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good option. Legendary.
Before Mayor goes, mine for the rest of my life, Taxi 12. I could wear that shoe into the ground. I don't care. Taxi 12, I will wear that for the rest of my life.
I'm not mad at that. What are my stipulations? Because I get stipulations with everything. Even when Nike sends me shoes, I get stipulations. Okay, what are your stips?
Go ahead, just go ahead and answer it. Rest of your life. No, I just don't want to hear Air Force One.
It's a white on white Air Force One for the rest of my life. What's wrong with that? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
All
You're
right.
not wrong.
Linen Atmosphere Air Force One. Is that better?
It's still an Air Force.
It's my favorite shoe ever. You ain't
If you cannot have the Air Force One, what silhouette is it gonna be?
Air Force Ones.
There's no such thing as not having Air Force One.
God. Air Force One for Mayor, that's it.
That's
We got it.
I'm sorry for the boring answer on this one. I promise I'll entertain some more in a minute.
These ones are a little deeper. Listen, these ones are a
Let me
little
ask you, who
deeper.
wrote that question? You or your wife? You know your wife is my homie. Who wrote that last question?
Me.
I think.
Now look, this is where my wife comes in at.
Here we go.
We're gonna get a little deep
Now we got the brains in the family.
Yeah, you're right. Cam, if you could wave a magic wand and have anything you want right now in your life,
Travis Scott
in
in
your
front of
life,
me performing.
No.
if you could wave a wand and have anything in your life right now, what would it be?
Travis Scott. No, I'm just kidding. That's a tough question. I honestly don't know. Anything like in the entire world?
Anything.
Think hard on this one, man.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't have a house, so maybe a house. I don't know. That's not a bad one.
All that money you making selling shoes, you ain't got a house yet?
I don't, not yet. Coming soon.
All right, there you go.
Front row tickets.
Great.
Tickets to see Travis Scott. Backstage pass.
Unlimited Travis merch for the rest of my life.
Meet and greet with Travis Scott.
And for food, the Travis Patty meal, of course.
Break one thing. Magic wand.
Man,
Appear right in front of you.
it has nothing to do with sneakers.
Nothing to do with sneakers. Anything.
I'm doing generational wealth for my.
Let's go.
No, seriously, I have a 6-year-old daughter, man, and I enjoy what I do. This is my job now. Say it again.
You're already rich.
Yeah, a little bit, bro. I mean, I ain't to the standard where I want to be, you know, with more working hard. But literally, the generational wealth and just the knowledge that my mom and dad didn't give me in order to, you know, be in the position that I'm in right now. So just continue to educate her and set her up for, you know, a future when I'm long gone.
Mayor over here is still thinking about it because he has everything.
Unlimited Air Force Ones.
You already got that.
He already has unlimited Air Force Ones.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I got seats from Yankee Stadium. I got all that. Nah, for me, don't get sentimental, man. Don't start. I'm gonna start crying on you. If I could do it one last time and wave a magic wand, it would be dinner with my grandfather one more time. My grandfather died when I was 16 years old. He died in my arms. And by 16, he had instilled so much in me that I carry to this day. Excuse my French, but this is how it's gonna come out. My grandfather instilled so much in me by the time I was 16 that by 17 and a half, I was taking care of my whole family already. Wow. And that's real spit. And, you know, and it's just to thank him one more time and to hug him one more time and to just show him that he made a real one. And he helped create a real one. And I couldn't have did it without him. So I would definitely take that all day long.
Yo, give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause for that, man. That's a real rat right there. Melissa, somebody cutting onions in here?
One of y'all start crying, I'm gonna start crying. Don't do
What's
that.
happening? I don't know what's happening.
I'm a sensitive dog.
He said I'm a sensitive.
Ken, what would you do if you knew that you could not fail at it?
Knew I couldn't what?
What would you do if you knew that you could not fail at it? Whatever it is, you're gonna succeed. What would the first thing that you would do?
I don't know exactly, but I mean, I just want to keep opening up more businesses, keep opening up more stores. So just gonna keep pushing for that and open as many stores as I can.
Absolutely. Break. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would be your next step?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all know me for shoes, but other than shoes, like, I'm a big kid, so, like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to be in, like, a Marvel movie playing Spider-Man. Like, you know, growing up watching Power Rangers and, like, Spider-Man, boy, like, I'll be the Red Ranger, boy, like, some of that nature, bro, like, you know, be, like, on the big screen or something like that, man.
Listen, Unbreakable.
The next Power Ranger.
Unbreakable, that name could be a dope WWE superstar, too.
You'll have Bulletproof Jordan 7.
I'm with it, bro, I'm with it.
Like Wonder Woman got bracelets, you be like, ding.
Sir Mayor, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?
Y'all getting philosophical, mayor, right?
Hey, this is wifey right
That's why I
here.
spit game. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I always go on Instagram live, talking trash, running around, driving around. And one thing that I always do is, it's happened a million times. People always stop me when I'm in the street, like homeless people or people in the street that are not doing well, and they always ask me for money. And I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna give you no money. I don't do that because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. But if you're hungry, I'll feed you. And I've literally gotten out of my car, bought people slices of pizza, fed families, so on and so forth. So if I could do that, I'll end hunger. I would end world hunger. If I could snap my fingers and end world hunger, that's what it would be.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, man.
I know y'all pissed off like, damn, this 49-year-old man talking all this nonsense. But I'm being honest.
Okay.
Get back to the sneakers so the people can love me again.
Hey, the rest, listen, we're going to get to the sneakers with the crowd, but the rest is, this is wifey right here, man.
Let's go.
What do you believe, Cam, is your biggest strength and how does it show up?
My biggest strength, I would probably say, is obviously my team. I couldn't do it without them, so appreciate everyone that works really hard. And obviously, everyone that supports us, all our fans, and everyone that buys shoes from us, we couldn't do it without them, so.
So your biggest strength is having a strong, structured team.
Strong, structured team and a strong, like, supporting fan base and everything.
Fire. Fire.
That boy 19.
Break, what do you believe is your biggest strength and how does it show up?
I would say my biggest strength is like grit and resiliency. Reason being is, for those who follow me or for those who have watched my YouTube journey over the last couple of years, man, y'all have seen I've been through a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Absolutely.
And you know, to still be able to sit in front of you guys and to be able to, you know, take pictures and hug you guys and shake hands. It took a lot. Like, a lot of people don't see what goes on behind the camera. The only thing they see is, what up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks, I'm bringing you this shoe, you know, but a lot of people don't see the heartache and the headache and the stress and the things that go behind, you know, filming videos and recording and getting on camera and still putting a smile on you guys' face when I might be at my lowest. And I gotta thank the Unbreakable Army too. I know it's a lot of members of the Army in here, man, because y'all keep me going. I know when I was at one of my lowest point, a young lady messaged me and said, "You're unbreakable for a reason. Now be unbreakable," and that stuck with me. At my lowest, I'm getting goosebumps from it, like serious. Like at my lowest, she was like, "You unbreakable, be unbreakable." And ever since then, I'm just like, every day I gotta continue to push it. You know, back God, I'm still here. You know, being able to say, "What up, what up, what up," Unbreakable Kicks, and let's get to some shoes.
My man, my man. Yo, shout out my wifey's questions, man. She's in her event right now, but
Shout out to the brains in the crew.
yeah. Michael Jordan, you better relax. All right, what do you believe is your biggest strength, and how does it show up, Sir Mayor?
My biggest strength. I guess my biggest strength is being able to command my respect and command the room. And it's something my mother told me. I was raised by a single parent, and she always taught me how to command my respect whenever I walk in the room. And that's one of my biggest attributes. That helped me to build some of the most amazing relationships I have in life. Pretty much was just based on me being able to command the room and commanding my respect and being respectful and at the same token. That's pretty much what it is.
Yes, sir. So, questions from us. I mean, questions from me is already done, so if anybody wants to ask any influencer up here any questions, come up right now to Garden State Pusher on the mic and ask a question. Anyone.
I preferably ask that you have gum, breath mint, something. Nah, come on.
Anybody have any questions for the influencers? Anyone?
Don't be shy.
Let's go.
I'm gonna start it off.
Don't be
Then.
shy,
So y'all,
let's go.
You got a question? Can I ask you one quick question?
You said you got one.
You got one? Young brother, who inspired you to really start at a young age to do all this the way you're doing it? Because you got like a real strong foundation to be so young.
Honestly, I had a lot of people that inspired me. I mean, I've been in the shoes for years now, so I grew up watching sneaker YouTube. Like Kais, like people like them, all the OG like sneaker YouTubers, Unbreakable. I watched him a little bit as well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Just people like that, like people doing YouTube and sneaker videos that kind of inspired me a little bit. My friend got me into sneakers, so that's how I got into sneakers. But
what was the one sneaker that you said, man, I can't believe I got these in my collection?
Air Force One. Watch your mouth, that's blasphemy. It was a pair of Air Force Ones though. So, to be 100% honest, Nike's 25th anniversary of the Air Force One, which was 15 years ago, I think they ruined the Air Force One. They bastardized it. They dropped about 75,000 different colors, and I was trying to grab them all. I don't know why, but it was just one of those things. And Nike was actually, at that point, Nike used to send me stuff too, so it was pretty cool to get them boxes. But I bought a pair, now I think it was like a Paris pair. It was like yellow, and the midsole was, it looked like a fun house gone bad, like one of them. It was just bad. It was definitely an Air Force One, but I remember clearly it was from the 25th anniversary of the Air Force One, and they made a lot of bad shoes that year. Like Nike killed, like to me, they almost destroyed the Air Force One that year. It was bad, like bad.
The shoe that's in my current collection now that I can't believe that I own, it probably have to be the Air Jordan 4 Oregon Duckman, the white and green ones. Reason being is, if you guys follow Samples and PEs, that shoe came out, I want to say maybe like 2012, so, you know, to get the original, they had UNC, they had the UNC 4, they had the original Georgetown, and then they had, of course, Oregon. So to get that one with the Duckman on the back, like, you know, spread out like he Jordan one of these joints, fire, bro.
well, there is this one shoe. I think Mayor's really gonna like this one. So I actually did hit on the Nike Sneakers app. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
It's an all-white pair of Air Force One lows.
I guess you don't like Air Force Lows, huh?
No, I do. I hit on sneakers. I got 2 pairs.
So that's the one that you can't believe you have in your
No, I don't know. I mean,
Please don't say Travis One Low. It's gotta be something.
I was gonna say Travis One lows.
Did
but
you say you said the worst pair or the pair that I can't believe I had?
No, the pair I can't believe I
I made a
had.
mistake. The best shoe in my collection that I can't believe I had was LeBron James's actual size 16 LeBron 7. It was like I forgot what it was. It was some crazy thing, but he was gonna wear it in the dunk contest. He was gonna be in the dunk contest in Dallas when the Dallas Cowboy Stadium opened up, Jerry's World, and he was gonna do he was gonna wear Larry
Shout out
Nance
to the
jersey.
game.
He was gonna wear a Larry Nance jersey, and he had these LeBron 7 Hyperfuse. That's what it was. It was size 16, and with the relationship that I have with Nike, I was there. So I was playing around. There was one of the shoes was on the table. So I grabbed the shoe, size 16, and I'm like, yo, I'm out. And I got up and I started taking a few steps. Nobody said nothing. I grabbed the shoe again. I said, yo, I'm out of here. Everybody's looking, ha ha, he, ha ha. Third time, I said, yo, I'm taking these, I'm out. Everybody looked. I walked out the building, got in the elevator. We had car services downstairs. There was no Uber, no nothing. I went downstairs, told the car service, yo, take me to FedEx. I drove straight to a FedEx. I FedEx that home. Shoe got home before I did, because I was out there for a little while. So I have one of 3 of LeBron James' actual shoe that he was gonna wear in the dunk contest. So that was the one. But yeah, I did steal it.
I would have walked out with a jersey and everything.
Yo, bro, they was like, yo, everybody. Bron, it's like, ha ha ha, PR, I'm okay. They thought I was playing. I got to the elevator, gone.
All right, man. Any other questions? Come on.
Come on up. Give it up for Zach Morris, everyone. Come on.
Zach was blonde. Zach was blonde.
All right, so this goes for all 4 of you. How do you remain successful but stay humble? Because I think that's the key to success.
Remain successful but stay humble.
Ain't humble about Unbreakable.
Humble, listen, no, ain't humble about you. So, humble beginnings and ambition. Like, people in my family don't do what I do. I'm a one of one. Only one that has hustle in my family, I would say, is my mother. And I don't know what instilled this in me, but my ambition is just on another level. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna stop me from doing anything I want to do unless I'm buried 6 feet. That's the only way that I'm gonna be stopped.
Well, stay humble.
No, listen, that has nothing to do with humble. That's just real rap. Nothing's gonna stop me, man. Unless it's God stopping me, and that's real talk.
19, it's on you.
I mean, he said it pretty perfectly, but I agree with that. I mean, just keep grinding, be consistent, don't let anything change the way that you are. Just stay the same, like as you were day one. I don't personally have an end goal, so I just want to keep going, so there's no like set amount that's gonna be like, oh, now I'm too good for this. Like, I feel like I'd be the same no matter where I'd be at, so.
I would say what keeps me humble and what keeps me going is the fact that, I mean, this isn't promise, you know what I'm saying? It's just not promise. Sneakers can go, well, sneakers probably never gonna go away tomorrow, but you know, what if I have to move into another direction, or what if I have to do something else? So the fact that this isn't lifelong, and I don't look at it lifelong, because if you guys seen the interview or the live with me, Mayor, and Just Nice, I'm already looking for what's next. So it's just like, I know that in the next couple years, it could be another Unbreakable Kicks. Who can take the world by storm, you know what I'm saying? So every day isn't promised with this, so you just gotta remain humble in order to keep the people that you got around you loyal.
Well, there'll never be another mayor. You know what? Success is something that when you come from very humble beginnings and being raised by a single parent, success is the ultimate goal. But do you ever really achieve that goal? Nobody really knows, because you always strive for more. And if you don't strive for better and strive for more, then you're doing something wrong. To be 100% honest with you. Humbleness. I get a bad rap, bro. Everybody knows me, everybody knows where I come from. I come from one of the worst projects in the world. Very bad upbringing. Everybody that knows me always knows, yo, it's this guy that did this, or threw this person out of a window, or did that, or, you know, ran this person over with a car. Like, I get a real bad rap, no, for real. But to know me is to love me. I've never not taken a picture. I've never not had a conversation with nobody in the room. I've never not given anybody the time to sit and talk sneakers, talk life, talk anything else. On our live the other day, I made it my due diligence to give you guys your respect and to show you guys that an old man like me is proud to be in the same circle with y'all and to see y'all prosper, because I never got a chance to do this. I've had every opportunity in the world to do all kind of things sneaker related, but it was just a passion for me. I didn't want to turn this passion into a hustle. You know, the hustle came by accident. Started making a lot of money just to post on Instagram, make a lot of money to appear at shows. You know, stuff like that came by accident. That wasn't the goal for me. But to watch you guys do it and to watch you become you, I already told you the next step is here for you. You got the blueprint, you figured it out. Just you doing numbers like this, and you're not a big sneaker convention, but you will be, because you're gonna keep grinding and you got support from the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what my humbleness kicks in, because I'm able to give you yours now and show you what it is, and help you better yourself, and help you better anybody, or help better anybody in this room with a 2-minute conversation that it helps. And that's never gonna be taken away from me. Bad rap you can't take from me. I gotta wear that and hold that forever. But being able to give my time to people is where my humbleness kicks in, because I've never denied nobody time. Never.
That's real. Any other questions from the crowd? Come on up, Eminem. I love this shirt. His palms are sweaty.
I never knew why.
Hold on. My man got Eminem, OVO, and Bad Bunny. He different.
He's not playing.
Yo, you are not playing. You a hip hop historian.
He's playing no games right now.
You that guy that wear Nike sweatpants with Yeezys, right? Tell me I'm fucking with you. I'm just messing with you. I see it. He rocking.
Shorts is fire, by the way.
Drake the go-to, man.
You got the OVO socks too.
This is questions for Mayor.
Say it with your chest.
This question's for Mayor. So we know your life is a movie. Got to hear some stories through IG Live.
I can't hear you, boss. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I said your life is a movie. We got to hear some of the stories through IG Live. The sneaker game is different now. Based on that and how, you know, there will never be another mayor like you said. Can we get a mayor documentary, Life of Mayor?
You know, I have friends. I'm fortunate enough to build a lot of relationships through sneakers. I've had sneaker shows offered to me. I've had money given to me to sit and wait. It's never come. I don't understand why. I've been willing to share my life story with people. I've been willing to share my passion. I've had celebrity friends tell me they want to do it, but it always falls short. Like, I don't have the means to put it out the way I would want it to put out. I mean, can I do a YouTube series? I probably can. I could probably do a million things. I could probably have Unbreakable help me do it, because he's the man right now.
You got my number?
Hold on, wait a minute. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
If I could, I mean, I have friends who literally do movies. Like, not no bull, real movies. If we could link together and really make that happen on a super professional level, could we make that happen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But again, and I say this respectfully, the bag got to be right. Because if I'm putting up my own money, I'm not trying to give it to anybody else.
I got you.
And I would put up my own money, but if not, then the bag got to be right, because my story's priceless and my story's real. And you talking to a guy that don't lie. My story's real. My fact checks have been fact checked 100 times over. You know, you look at one of Fat Joe's old podcast videos that he did 100 years ago. The first thing he said, he's been trying to catch me in the lie for 35 years. Doesn't happen, because I don't lie. Don't need to. I told one lie in my life. I got a gun put in my mouth. I never lied since. I ain't lied to the judge when I went to jail.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't lied to the judge.
This is the real thing with me.
I'm willing to share that, but it has to be done right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it has to be done, you know, I have to have the say in it, and the bag got to be right, but I would do it in 2 seconds. Thanks for the question. Great question.
Fire. Anybody else? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I know y'all want to wheel and deal and get to your little... Anybody else got questions?
Yeah,
Coach?
I got a little 15-year-old kid I got to go chase down after this.
Yeah, where you at?
Yeah, right there, little kid. Yeah, him right there.
Come here, little kid.
Yeah,
come on. I know you got a question.
He's fighting me for $99.
Ooh.
And I refuse to budge.
Here's your chance right now. Come on, don't be. You good? Come on up here. Yeah, here's your chance. Talk it.
You got to give me my price now. I'm making you famous.
13.
No, 12.
Again. You said 1260 20 minutes ago.
And I told you when I walked away, it was over.
It's over.
Oh, mic drop.
I love this kid, y'all. I've been arguing with him for the last hour. It's fun.
Somebody get that man a YouTube. It's over.
And then he respectfully walked away.
And then respectfully.
Like, but he didn't even turn
He
around.
dropped the mic and walked away. He been doing that to me all day.
I had to drop the mic for him.
No, when I'm done, I'm going back.
Anybody got questions on this side? Last couple questions. Anybody?
I really feel like people don't understand like what we have up here. And it has zero to do with me. It's so much information is right here. And like one thing I like to preach about the sneaker community is everybody wants the free game, but they don't want to work to get it. Like y'all are literally in the room with a lot of people who have knowledge that can potentially help push y'all business if you're reselling. I know he might not answer some questions, but I could possibly answer some of them questions and things of that nature. Like, take advantage of what's in front of you. That's one thing that I had to learn is the people that's reaching out to help me, they're reaching out to help me for a reason. So, y'all got a lot of knowledge up here. Like, don't be afraid to ask.
Cam.
Yeah, we're not going to force anybody to ask anything, but we're presenting it. That's it.
Big Cam, quick question.
What's up?
When your mixtape dropping? I heard you got some music coming out this winter.
I don't have a mixtape.
No?
No.
Wrong person, sorry.
I got one more question. Sneaker jet.
Cam is salivating at the shoes you got on your feet right now, bro.
Oh my gosh, those shoes are amazing.
I didn't even see them. They must be Travis.
This kid is crazy.
Travis Scott.
Oh, okay.
Yo, when is Travis Scott's birthday?
I don't know.
If you knew that, I'm leaving.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't get you my check back.
I was about to throw this mic across the room. If he would have said Travis's birthday.
January 13th.
Alright, so you guys can hear me?
No. If you talk to the mic,
okay, better.
Wow, amazing.
I got you. Alright, so just to give you guys some background. So I've been selling shoes and Big Feast deals for almost 2 years. I've been blessed to sell over $100,000 worth of shoes in value, but with less than 5,000 followers.
That's a fact.
And that's a fact. Yeah, so the thing is that I'm not really that creative in making content. I'm not that type of guy that likes to be in front of a camera or, I never paid anyone for a shout out or anything like that. Everything's been word to mouth. So what do you guys suggest in regards to trying to grow an online business? Because I do strictly online. I run a subscription-based service that has almost 100 people a month who pay $20 to purchase shoes from me, providing layaway, free consignment, and giveaways. But the thing is that, once again, less than 5,000 followers. It's not really growing month. Instagram keeps changing their algorithm.
Let me
It's
get
kind of
this.
getting difficult.
Let me go first.
Let me get this. Let me get this. Let me get this. And I don't sell shoes. My brother, you just answered your own question. You don't even realize it.
Yeah,
Look what you're
outside-
doing with nothing. Look what you're doing with what you consider nothing. You feeding your family, right? You're doing good, right? You keep your foot to the ground and keep pedaling, my man. You were gonna blow this out the water, bro. You got it. I just had the same conversation with Unbreakable on a high level because he's rich. But what I'm trying to tell you is, no, listen, my man, you just said it. You just broke down your whole MO. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You got it. Keep doing it. You ain't got to pay nobody unless you want to pay me $5,000 a month for a couple of shout outs like I used to get. You know what I'm saying? We can talk. Nah, but for real.
I mean, 10,000.
You got it. Nah, but listen, you just answered your own question, bro. There's no, keep rocking. Go a little harder. Go a little harder the way you feel. I invested in real estate listening to nobody. I had some money put away, I wanted to do something. Everybody told me, well, what I bought 2 apartments with. I bought 2 apartments, paid them off, they rented out. I made 70 grand a year for the rest of my life, just with those 2 properties. People told me with the money I spent on those, I could have bought a building. I could have financed this, did that. I didn't want to listen to nobody, I did it myself. Because if I up my money on your advice, me and you got a problem. So I'd rather not take it that way. I'd rather, my greatest achievements in life are all my mistakes. You understand? Don't ever forget that. You gonna f up, you might spend some money the wrong way. Algorithms might set you back a little bit. You know what? They might pop in your favor one day. You might turn that 5,000 followers might turn into 6,000 after this. It might turn into 7,000 eventually next year. Your subscription base might go from 150 to 300. It's gonna go because you're gonna speak it into existence and you're gonna work it and you're gonna watch it grow. You're gonna watch it grow, bro. Forget the master plan. Concentrate on you. You're gonna make it work. Everybody want to hit a home run, bro. You follow baseball? You make $30 million a year hitting the ball 3 times out of 10. With a 300 average, 270 average, you make millions and millions of dollars. You feel me? Slow and steady wins the race. You guys can go from there because I don't know
Look,
information.
So, me personally, you know I know you. I personally think that you need to show your face more. You need to physically talk to the people more. When I go to your page, you're posting stuff. You're posting stuff all the time, story, talking to people through text. You need to show yourself more and your presence rather than just a sneaker in a picture. You gotta show yourself more, bro.
You definitely have a personality. Since I met you, you funny, you charismatic. Show yourself online. That's gonna do.
If you guys don't mind, I also just want to hear from Cam's Kicks, just because he's 19 and I'm 26. But I would love to hear what the younger guys are doing, because you guys are doing something incredible. You guys are trendsetters. So.
Thank you. Yeah. I agree with what he was saying too. So it sounds like you obviously know what you're doing, and I would just say, just keep being consistent with it, like never stop. And if you don't need to put a lot of money into it necessarily, like if you can grow it naturally, word of mouth can be the best way to grow a lot of times. So I would just keep going with that. And like he said as well, if you want to put a face to the name, that helps a lot of times as well too. People want to know who they're buying from a lot of times, so I feel like that could definitely be a good asset to that.
Look at his face on his shirt. See? Just Nice got a face. Everybody got a fake. Ultimate Warrior.
And a mascot too.
And the mascot. He got a host. That's another important part for y'all that don't understand. The host for your... Oh, all right, good. Anybody else?
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys.
Any more questions?
Good luck to you, brother.
More questions?
Shout out my man Dan, man.
Good job, y'all.